What's up, everybody? Crazy LK, SugarCane.com, CACTV, the pump track movement. We on a pump track tour today.
Yeah.
With NYCMTB.
What up,
Chris
what
Charlie,
up?
the place to be. Yeah, Brooklyn Bike Park.
Representing.
That's right. He was responsible for the first Brooklyn Bike Park, the paved one and the dirt one out there in Brooklyn. And we're trying to make it happen again in New York, Long Island, upstate, wherever we are. And we're doing a little tour of some of the pump tracks that we do have that are in close proximity to the city. All the parks we're hitting right now are probably an hour and a half away from the city. And we're going to start in Pennsylvania at Camp Olympic.
Wish you were here.
Wish you was here. But hopefully y'all come sooner or later to check it out and enjoy these different pump tracks that we do have currently in close proximity to New York City. But we want to get some real close, like, 20 minutes, 15 minutes, a little bike ride.
In your neighborhood.
In your neighborhood, that's right, because we need pump tracks everywhere to be, local, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to go and ride this joint. They got some skaters up there already, so our skate cousins are up there already. And we're going to get on our bikes and represent. I got my 20-inch. They got the dirt jumpers. We got Preem coming with Skello. They're going to get around and do some laps, and we're going to hit up all these spots and maybe do a review. Even though I was here before, I might do a new one. Why not? All right?
Let's get it.
Yeah. We got George right here.
I'm going to get it today.
He going to get it today. You already know. All right, so my weapon of choice, my protection of choice right now is G-Form. I got the G-Form joints right here. These are the more durable ones. These are a little bit, they're not as good as these. These are like, I think, one model down. They have a model that's a little bit better than these, but this is what I'm rocking. And I've been protected by the knee pads on the fall. Elbow pads, I was protected, but it wasn't enough to totally protect me. I had a little bit of pain. But on the pump track, I should be good. And you got the what?
Troy Lee design.
Yeah.
That new rubber that takes a lot of shock absorption inside of there.
Yep,
I forget what you call that.
Just like those joints, they get hard when you compress. They get
Compress
hard.
it, right.
Yep. Same thing for the knees.
For the knees, actually, I got my Thor Demon United. Same thing, same type of rubber material inside that hardens. The D30.
Nice.
That's the word I was looking for. Couldn't think of it.
Do these slip at all on your knees? You have to always pull them up, or they're good. They stay where they're supposed to be.
Where they're supposed to be. I got
That's
them at
what's
a
up.
size that fits me properly.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
All right, and Chris is working on his bike right here. Oh, I think he just finished. He was doing some lube on his chain. He was lubing his chain
Got
up.
that Shadow Plus lifetime warranty.
Yeah.
Ooh, we'll see if I
Sounds
can
buttery.
break it.
That sounds buttery. You don't need that. You don't even need. You could take the chain
No
off
chain,
today
that's
because
right.
we on the pump track, so we all good.
Snap it.
So we're about to go to the track now and see what's up. Olympic Park pump track. Got a nice little bike path going up to the spot. I'm riding with one hand, which is not the easiest. My weapon of choice is my 20-inch, but I do have my 26-inch with me, so I might mess around with that. It's a cool little pump track. They got some nice little lines here, some roly-polies. We're gonna see how the flow really is. What the flow is like. When was the last time you rode a paved pump track?
2016, right before they tore down Brooklyn.
God diggity
Actually,
dog.
that's not true. I rode a Bethel Solutions track in Stockbridge, Michigan
Ooh,
last spring.
that must have been nice.
It's very nice.
I know that's nice.
They did a good build out there.
When was the last time you rode a paved pump track?
Powder Ridge in Connecticut.
Powder Ridge, yeah, Powder Ridge is nice. I want to check that out.
It was
I haven't ridden
dope.
that one.
This one looks nice though.
Yeah. Powder Ridge was like, you gotta pay $30 to ride or some nonsense?
No, it was included with my admission to the park.
How much was the admission?
To the park was like $50,
Woo.
$60.
Whew, ouch.
That's the chair lift rides up and down,
Right.
all of that.
I wonder how much it is to go just directly to the pump track. We're gonna find that out.
It's the
'cause
same price.
same price? Yeah, $50, that's a grip for a pump track. God damn. All right, so we're gonna go and we're gonna ride around.
I'm sorry, I just had to point out.
The scuffs?
The skateboard trucks are scuffing on that. Can you believe that?
The scuffy scuffs. It's a bajillion degrees outside right now. Yeah, buddy, it's real tight. Uh-oh, George went off already. Trail's tight on the tight side. It's fun though, but it's tight. George, what happened?
I wasn't riding straight.
Huh?
You drunk or something?
What happened?
There's a piece of the track missing over there, I swear.
Really?
There's a pretty big gap where you might.
Oh yeah, look at that.
What's up with that?
It's a little bit, they should have added some more down here so if you take it low. And you can see some people scuffed it up right here. You gotta take it high, huh? Or else it's a wrap.
Don't go tight.
Wow. See, so these are all the reasons why we came out to do this tour, was I wanted to show them the difference between like a Bethel Solutions pump track and other pump tracks that are built around the city, because We don't have, whoa, we don't have Velo Solutions tracks anywhere near the city anymore. Closest one is Boston and Pittsburgh, and we're now getting one in Rhode Island, which is like 3 hours away. So, yo, take your time, don't do the most. Take your time, stay loose and take your time. We come here not only to ride, but to also see what the differences are and what works and what doesn't work. So one of the things that we did see already was how this line right here, it gets cut off a little too early. So if you come low, you can't come too low or else you'll wind up in the grass because they didn't complete that. So that really should come over about another foot and a half, because right now if you take it low, you can wind up right in here. And as you can see, some people have gotten caught up in that. Another thing is you got some scuff lines here, most likely because of longboards. Longboards or people with low bottom brackets, they may have scuffed it. Usually when you build the pump tracks correctly, you don't get scuff marks. So when you build the pump track right, you'll have less scuff marks, unless you have a whole bunch of longboarders here. But it wouldn't really scuff the track up as much as it would scuff the boards up. So as you can see right here, this has a lot of scuffs because it's not flowy enough, you know? So you have to, when you build the pump track, make it good for both BMXers, skateboarders, rollerbladers, longboarders, and everybody else, so that way you won't have any scuff marks. So that was the other thing to be noted when building a pump track. That's why it's always good to have straight up and down Velo Solutions build your pump track. They've been doing it the longest. They were kind of like the pioneers of doing paved pump tracks, so they have it down to a science, and I have yet to be on a Velo Solutions pump track that's not up to par. So keep that in mind at your local municipalities when you want to get a pump track built. You really should go for Velo Solutions, truthfully. So gotta take your time. You gotta loosen up, slow down, take your time.
Used to it.
Yep, but just do 1,000 laps, you'll get it. Yeah, you gotta just lean into the turn so that way you don't go out of the turn. But really just go slow and understand the flow and get your body in the right position. And then when you accelerate, you do better. But make sure you pump. Don't try and jump those. Just make sure you pump through them. All right. We want something that'll make people come back and back and back and back and back for more. A track that'll make you not want to leave. You know when the track is really, really good? When you forget to eat, you forget to drink, you forget to do everything you're supposed to do because you're having so much fun at the track. Let's catch some footage of Chris. Yeah, buddy. There you go. Take your time, take your time. Take your time, buddy. You gotta lean into that turn. Whoa. Yeah. It's tight.
I want it. Gave too much. Ooh, I hit the brake.
The other half of the crew is here.
Yeah.
We got Preem,
What's up?
Dirt Bomberz, Skello, representing. All right, y'all gotta get the bikes there. Let's go. Let's get it. So far, sir, how you like the pump track?
I gotta say, it's challenging. You work out here, and plus it's hot today, so I'm really doing it. But you get to learn that each track, from what I gather, has different rhythm.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to learn that today. Yes, sir.
All right, let the rhythm get him. We have a skateboard here. I'm gonna try and ride a skate. I haven't ridden a skateboard in a while. And you got the right wheels for a pump track too on the skateboard. Let's see. Oh yeah. Skello's hand got caught. Should I go this way? Yeah. Now, we're gonna go this way. There you go. God damn. It's our first casualty of today. Skello got his hand caught on his bike. His bike was trying to eat him up. But now we good now. Now we back on track. Get it, brother. Yeah. It's very hot out. Super duper hot. Okay, bro. That was good.
That was a lot better that time.
You look like you sound like you was going good there. you was all right out there. You was doing good? The original point of this trip,
Well, should I say
was to check out the
a
pump.
velo track, or should I say I feel like the lanes are a little narrow compared to some other tracks that I've ridden?
Just be authentic and real. That's all you gotta do. Authentic and real. Say what you mean.
Well, I was just saying that I was riding around this track and I noticed that some of the lanes are narrow, a little bit narrower than other tracks that I'm used to riding.
Right.
Especially on some of the technical features where there's like a double, or even like the straightaway roller stretch is pretty narrow. So if you're trying to get super loose, you don't have a lot of options.
Not a lot of places to make a mistake.
Not at all.
But they do have a nice, grassy runoff in case you do lose it. Which
They
is
do.
cool.
They could probably backfill it a little bit to
Yep.
bring that grade a little closer to the edge of the track. There's
Yeah.
been some compaction. And
To be honest with you, it shouldn't go any thinner than that. Like that right there is probably the thinnest you want to go with a line.
that's not like a slow section. This is a fast section right here. That's pretty narrow.
And on
Coming
top
out of that berm, like it could use another like 3.5 feet on the outside of that berm.
and those doubles are real short, so if you do catch a lot of speed, you have to slow down if you're really going fast over them because you will fly over them.
Dig it.
So there's that too. You getting used to getting the swing of things?
I'm getting the swing of things. I do agree that it is very narrow. My initially riding, I kept going veering off the track, but once I was warmed up and I got acclimated a little bit, I'm able to find a better flow.
Nice.
But it could be water. it's crotchety a little bit.
Crotchety.
That's
Okay.
the word.
I think it's cool. It's tight and it's narrow.
Compared to Cunningham pump track.
Oh, Cunningham. I love Cunningham. Compared to Cunningham,
The pump
Cunningham
track.
is dirt.
Yeah.
It's wide.
It's wider.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you like the wider better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wider better.
Wider.
Wider the better.
The pavement is pretty smooth.
Oh yeah, the
It's
pavement
nice.
is smooth. Yeah.
It's nice.
But the important part about it is to actually, you have to do it right because it's permanent. So if you don't do it right the first time,
Right.
that's going to be a problem. So
Yeah. What do you think? You think it's narrow? It's kind of narrow, right? Well,
I have a lot of thoughts about
you
it.
see this
That
this
width
one?
is better.
That width, if it was the whole thing
That
was
should
that
be,
width,
yeah, that should be
then
the,
it'd be fly.
that should be the thinnest it should go.
Right.
Is that second one.
Right.
The pavement is nice. If we had one in New York, I'd be happy. I wouldn't be mad. But when you experience a better pump track, then you know the difference between a track that you want to stay riding the whole day as opposed to riding for 20, 30 minutes and then you're good. So that's one of the things you want to have a good replay value, And of course, when it rains, you'll ride it. Of course, when you get your skills tight, it's cool. But it's not quite there yet.
Track is dirt.
But the only way you'll know is if you rode a pump track that had
We were trying to keep our shoes
better
clean
build.
on this trip.
But long story short,
next
it's
time
close
we're
to New
gonna
York.
stop there.
Come here and ride. Get your ride on whenever in any kind of weather. So
Yep.
that's what's up. You have the first straight, hit this roller, which is all right. Into the step up, which is super easy and fun. You can go slow over it to get over it. Then you got this wavy roller bringing you into this berm right here. The berm is okay, but it's not deep enough and it's not tall enough to really get your speed going. These rollers here are cool, but not flowy enough. It'd be nice if they were more flowy, but you can still pump through them all right. And you're able to jump them as doubles if you want. Then you have this little thing right here. I don't know what this is for, but this is just something to, I guess it's like a little step up right in the middle of a line that you're already getting more than enough speed to do it, it could be a lot better. But you can coast right over it, which is cool. See that? Coasting over it.
Got it.
You got George right there representing. So then you have this step up, which is okay, but the problem with it is it goes off to the right. So you're gonna gain all this speed heading in this direction, and then when you get here, you wanna jump this, but you wind up landing over there as opposed to over there because of the positioning of the actual jump. So it doesn't help with your flow. Then you have this berm. Now when you come into this berm, you're gonna come in here with a lot of speed. Problem is, berm's not tall enough. It's not vertical enough. It's not, it's not deep enough. So right now it's more like a BMX racetrack berm. It needs to be more vertical so you can retain your speed without sliding out. Then you have this right here, but unfortunately when you come out of this turn, you have no speed, so you can't really jump that. But if you got enough skill, you can make it happen. But flow-wise, And then you go into this turn here, which you can either shoot straight across or you could use as a berm. And the same thing with this berm is you have to really tuck in tight. You can go fast around it, but if you get some really, really good speed, it's going to be hard to keep yourself in pocket. And if you don't have the right tires on there, you're going to slide out. Then you have another option on this turn, is you can go up here and ride this wave right here. Problem is you lose a lot of speed right here. So when you get up here, you don't have enough to try and jump back in. I'm pretty sure somebody has pulled that off, but it's not the easiest thing to pull off, or maybe it's the other way around. I don't know. Maybe I'll try it backwards. Then you have those doubles right there, which you can maybe jump them if you really wanted to, if you feel like working that hard, but you really can pump into those. And again, the flow on these pumps are not the greatest. They don't really help you. They help you accelerate, but not in the way they really could help you accelerate. So they're just all right. Same thing with this berm right here. It's nice, it's decent. If I had one in my backyard, if I had one local, I'd be happy. But being that I've ridden tracks that were superior, you could definitely tell the difference. And this berm right here is just not, it's not deep enough. It's actually kind of tall enough. It's just not deep enough. It's very mellow. You need something a little bit deeper and vertical to help you stay in the turn at high speeds, at them real high speeds. Then you have this roller to set you up, to get you some pump. And then you have these doubles here, which they're fun, but you can't go too fast over them or else you fly over them. You can see the landing is pretty steep. And another one here, they're very small. So, if you have like some young kids that's trying to learn how to jump and things like that, this is a pretty decent spot for that. But as they progress, they're gonna find that they're getting too good for the spot. But it is a spot, and it's better than nothing. That's for sure. The other problem with this is when you leave this, you wind up on the platform right into everybody. So you have no room to really slow down and not run everybody over when you finish your lap. So, and you can't continue. It's not a continuous lap. Unless you come this way, you can kind of continue, but you're only stuck right here, or you can go over and go that way. But you can't go back to the first line. We're gonna get going to the next spot, see how that is in comparison to this spot.
Yeah, there you go.
But everybody's ready to go, and I doubt anybody wants to stay.
This was a good, yeah. That's
But they'll come back for another hour.
This was a nice
But after an hour, how long do you think you'll last here? Like,
Oh, here? If it wasn't hot, wasn't going to be like 90 degrees, I would last a couple of hours.
couple hours?
Yeah, same here.
Couple hours? How about you?
I've been here for 2 or 3.
If it wasn't hot, maybe an hour and a half.
Hour and a half? Okay. All right. So there you go. We're trying to get to our next location, which is Jim Thorpe Pump Track in Pennsylvania. It wasn't in the forecast to rain, but we have a straight up downpour, monsoon, raining cats and dogs situation going on out here right now. But hopefully it'll pass. Maybe it's something that the weatherman did not see in his forecast. I don't know. But we're going to still go to the place because it is paved. So hopefully this weather will stop and things will dry up and we can ride it. Because it won't be muddy. That's for sure. Well, party people, we made it through the rain. Our destination got rained on, but it's no big deal. It's paved. We just got to find out where it is. I think it's in the woods back there. We're going to find it. That was a fun adventure, wasn't it?
Did you survive the storm?
We survived the storm. And you know what's cool? There was no stress in the ride. You're just like, all right, well, when we get there, we'll ride the track because it's going to be paved. So Now we gotta find the track.
Yeah, where is the track?
Yeah. All right, party people, we are gonna go to Jim Thorpe Pump Track. It's out here in the cut. It is in the cut. The parking lot is mad far away from the spot, but they have a nice little path that takes you there. But there's no signage to let you know where the pump track is. Of course, they tell you where the dog park is. The pump track, I actually went to go see it to find out where it was, and pump track got a little bit of puzzles, but it's all right. And we're about to go there right now. Got Preem right there, getting ready. And we had a nice cool off. That rain that we went through, it cooled off the area real nice. We still got some cloud cover, so hopefully it'll stay that way for a little bit. But even if the sun does come out, we do have a zip pump track. That's right in the woods right here. Now I know in New York, they got the strict policy on building stuff underneath trees. Imagine having something like this in the woods. That would be so cool. Come on, right in the woods. They ain't hurt no trees. New York has different policies with the tree situation, unfortunately, so they ain't gonna give you love like this. But this is proof of concept, though.
That's it, man. Cause
Proof of concept right there.
I like the trees for shade.
Yeah, and it just looks nice. It has a nice, nice inviting vibe here. You know, pretty cool.
Major difference is wide.
Yeah, this has wider. This is a wider track than the other track, so that's a plus.
Yep. Wider.
A lot wider. We're gonna ride around and see how it flows. If the flow's better, it looks better. But the berms still look like they might need a little.
Yeah.
They look too mellow for the tightness. But we're gonna go around and see what's up. Tight turn. I don't know where I'm going. He says it's tight though. Oh boy. Really small stuff. Super duper tight.
Yeah.
Lots of stuff, like it wasn't really well thought out. It was like, hey, let's put one roller here and a roller here.
Right.
But it is fun though. In that section, I think it's gonna be fun when you jump it.
Which way is the way? This way?
I think so. That feels natural.
How undercut that slab is over there. That's crazy.
Ooh, not enough burn. Not enough burn. What about this way? No, they got some stuff that makes no sense here. Man, it looks nice. Nice vibe, but not really thought out too well. Berms are too low for what you're trying to do here. It's a fun spot. Like I said, if we had something like this local, I'd be hype about it, but definitely want to have something that's built really, really good as opposed to kind of good, especially when it's permanent. Like this shark fin they got here. You have to jump it or else you won't be able to pump it. You won't have no flow. It's like, come on, you could definitely made something better there. This looks pretty decent. This double looks pretty decent, but the berm afterwards is really low, so not sure what you're gonna do there. So it's just a lot of, like this berm here, like what are you gonna get out of that?
You're right. It's a cool little track. It just needs to be like twice as big.
Well, this needs to be better. Like they could have left out a couple of rollers to make it flow better and made the berms taller. If the berms were taller, it'd be great.
That would help.
The berms were way too low.
Everything was just bigger, like the same layout, and just stretched out more.
Yeah, if they made bigger rollers. Like here, you have like 1,000 little ones. You could have just used 3 big rollers, and you would have been just as good, and you would be able to flow through it. But it's a spot. It's a place to go.
Yep.
It's fun, and if you haven't experienced any other pump tracks, you'll probably be good with this for a little while.
Yeah.
How you feel?
I like it.
You might even learn
I
a
like
lot
the
more on
trees.
a track like this.
Love the trees.
Like you said, proof of concept. And that was my idea for Canarsie Park. My very first idea was like, man, the trees, let it snake through the trees. And this is exactly what I had in mind.
Yep. Well, maybe one day, hopefully, but we're going to start with dirt and see where we go with that.
Yeah, we're going to do dirt.
How'd you feel about that?
Oh, it's great.
Nice.
It's great. Just the berms.
Berms are
You
low.
were saying low.
Especially when
So
they're
you
wet.
gotta- yeah.
Even
And
with
stuff.
my speed, I'm not even going that fast. If you hit that berm, you gotta hit your brakes.
Yep. How'd you like it?
If you don't hit your brakes,
I like it a lot better than the first park we went to,
Mm-hmm.
but the berms are tight. The berms are very tight. I got to play with it a little more to really get a better feel right now because I've only did one lap. It's okay, but I think the setup is poor because things don't transition very well. That's what I feel.
Right. Get it, Chris. There are a couple of jumps that you can hit. You have this section right here, which is like a jump line, which is pretty cool. They're really easy to clear, so you gotta make sure when you hit this one that you slow it down, or else it's gonna be problems. Cool thing is that they had a big torrential rainstorm, and look, it's drying out already. So that's good. And that's the cool thing about having a paved pump track is that once it's here, right after it rains, you can ride again. As opposed to a dirt pump track where you'd have to wait for it to dry out, to harden up again, and you'll also have to do some maintenance on some of the damage that happens from the weather. This, you don't have to maintenance it at all, to sweep off the leaves or anything that comes on it, and that's it. But it's very vitally important, super vitally important to build it right. Because if it's not built right, then the re-ride value is not there. You'll ride it, there's things you can do here, but you know, like a pump track, it's something that makes you flow and do multiple laps at pretty much as fast as you want. There's like no limit to how fast you can go because it's built so perfectly that no matter what speed you go, it rides right the whole time. So that is the major difference between a good pump track and an okay pump track. But the idea of having one in the wood and just the way it looks, this is really cool aesthetic going on here. All right, we got George coming through now, about to hit it. Regardless of how good or bad it is, it's still fun to ride. Paved pump tracks are just fun. It's so smooth and they have the hills and it's a lot of fun. So after we did a bunch of sweaty laps, Chris, what's your take?
I give it a C. It's a pretty good construct.
C for construct?
C for construct. Good creativity. You know, I think there's a little few more line options here. There's a few more jump options that are kind of feasible. Some interesting ideas that don't make sense to me, but I wasn't here when they built it, so maybe they're seeing something that I'm not. But it's a good spot. Definitely happy for the locals. They got a place to shred and learn and grow their skills. I was saying earlier, this is a place that probably, honestly, you'd probably grow some better skills here than on a like perfectly immaculate track because you really got to work to get what you want. So. Yeah. If you go to a place that's actually built right, you will just be flying through everything.
Same thing, you know, it has its pluses, it has its downs. Probably my biggest gripe about the place is the berms. The berms are not made to carry speed like that. You know, you can only go but so fast. If they were taller and deeper, meaning not so mellow, they would hold you in. Even at the radius that they're at right now, even though they're tight, if they're built for that type of situation with the speed you're having, then it would be a lot better. And then, you know, other than that, there's a couple things there that are a little iffy, but as far as the fun factor, it's, I think, a lot more fun than Camp Olympic. And then if you into doing a variety of things and not just pumping, or, you know, you do tricks or something, there's a couple of spots here where you can like kind of trick at. There's some interesting jump lines. That's pretty much it, you know. So there were some challenging things here that if you have some skills, you can have fun at. You got this little jump line here.
And it's in the trees.
And the vibe, just the vibe is nice. I just like the vibe, really nice. You know, like being in the woods, paved pump track. The aesthetic makes you could just chill here and watch people ride, truthfully, you know, so it's pretty cool.
You can build a pump track in the wood. Clearly this pump track is around the trees, and I know that it's kind of new and the trees aren't currently yet suffering from it, but you do get all of the water is getting funneled towards the base of the trees, and so you can actually kind of control the flow of the water and actually concentrate it to where the trees are who need it the most, and that may not account for the compaction and lack of aeration to the roots, but at least it helps water answer. So maybe certain species work better than others in this environment, but it's just a good look.
Oh, very good look. What'd you think about this spot?
I think with a lot more practices, I'm fairly new to this. It can be a lot of fun. I see in different lines, and you get to pick and choose, learning to jump into turns and stuff like that. Challenging, and you have to work for it. If you don't work, there's no reward.
So you think this is better than the other one?
This is definitely better than the other park.
Better. Okay, this is better than Camp Olympic. If you gave it Trumbull gave it a rating from A to F. What do you get this from? A battery? A D? All right.
Yeah, man.
Cream, what you think?
I like it. Compared to the previous pump track we went to, this one is wider. Berms is tight. When I come up the berms and I'm getting on the straight, you don't feel like I'm going into the grass.
Right.
And actually, I almost went off, but since it was wide, I was able to catch myself.
Right.
And pull myself back in. On the other one, since it was tight, you know, like when you feel like you're going to go off, but you just pray that you could come back in.
Yeah.
So that's what I was doing.
Your prayer won't get answered on the other track.
Right. So, but on here, I'm like, oh, and just
fix yourself.
Fix it. You know, I like it.
You think it's better than the other one?
It's better than the other one. I give it I don't know what an A is. That's what I want to know what an A is. I give it a C.
A C. All right. Cool. All right, so we're going to move on because we have a lot of ground to cover, and we want to beat the sun and beat the clock, and hopefully it's not raining in the other spots. All right, let's do it. All right, y'all, so we made it to Port Jervis, New York, one of the biggest, I think the biggest pump track in the Northeast. You have the beginner/kiddie ovalized pump track, which I think really we should have more of those in the state and in the city because you can fit them in more places, and you can actually make them smaller than that, truthfully, and it will definitely fulfill the need. And this side is the big side. There's 1,000 different ways to go. The last time I was here, I rode a little bit, then caught a flat tire. That was whack. But this is a pretty crazy trip so far because we have a legendary person right here, the trail builder, BMXer, mountain biker, all that, Jim Delaville. The reason
John
why
Risden.
The legend.
Yeah.
We're building his bike right now.
Nice.
He came all the way from Jersey City.
Okay.
Jervis.
All right.
Okay.
And we had lunch at Erie Hotel. It was good.
Nice.
The
Down
Metro
there.
North is right here too for all you know.
Is it stop right there? That's a stop?
transporters.
Yeah, it's right
I should stop right there,
Yeah.
so you could take Metro North right here. You was responsible for Brooklyn Bike Park, the original Brooklyn Bike Park. When it was across the street, you know, they had the dirt pump track with the garden and everything. Chris Tromley was there.
I'm just a prophet.
You a prophet? You definitely
You
a
know,
prophet.
Mike
Ahead of your
Vitti-
time.
Big Mike Vitti represent.
Mike Vitti is another legend.
Yes.
Another legend doing this thing.
Remember this, Mike? Port Jervis? Oh.
And we're going to try and get some more pump tracks, hopefully, in the
Yes,
city.
yeah.
We're going to work on that. We're working on that.
You know, we call it a wellness center, not a pump track anymore.
Nice, a wellness
Because
center.
I'm 54 years old, I work construction, and I kill this pump track. This is one lap around this pump track is equal to 3 laps around that field that's empty right now with no people using it.
Right.
You have people from Pennsylvania, New York, Boogie Down, Bronx, Brooklyn, all 5 boroughs are here right now in Port Jervis, congregating at the pump track. That's real special. That's church.
Yep.
It's Sunday. This is church.
This is church for real. We're going to get some laps in and see how it all goes down. All right, so let's go around the Piggity pump track. Kitty one. The berms are low. Oh, these pumps are low. It holds you pretty good. Not bad. I like it. A little warm-up lap. And even this is great. That little pump track wore me out. Yeah, man. Let's do a follow cam. Keep it low, keep it low. Nice. Whoa. You gotta turn that bike down some more. There you go. Yeah. You like the bike? How'd it feel?
It's awesome.
Cool. That is a vast improvement from earlier tracks. Yeah, free. Get your pump right. So George, really practice your pumps. Whew, I'm tired. I'm gonna follow you, brother.
All right, well, I'm gonna go around once and then we'll go. So come on.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Heads up. I don't know where you're going. Nice. Oh, yeah.
What up? Fucking Joe.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, take it wide. Yeah. It is now pretty late in the day. We're gonna try and get to some more spots, but the difference between this spot and the other two is you don't want to leave yet.
You got that.
You're good still.
Yeah. I'll make the trip all the way here.
Right.
And hang out all day.
Right.
Get something to eat and hang out all day. I give this a B.
A B? Okay. All right.
Only because I haven't seen an A.
You haven't seen it. You don't know what criteria it makes an A.
Right. So I
Gotcha.
don't know what it is.
You give it a B. All right. Yeah, my first time here, like I said, I had a quarter flat about 30 minutes into the ride. Plus, I was spoiled by Bethel Solutions tracks. But after doing the other two tracks and coming back here again and getting some full laps in, this is actually a fun spot. Chris!
Yo!
What do you think?
100%.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. It's got flow for days. I don't have to stop.
You got the berms
No
holding you.
interruptions. A few tight spots.
Yep.
A few moments of indecision. But man, if I rode here every day, I'd be looking like him.
That's right. That's right. We want to come back to this spot and ride this one for like half a day at
No
least.
diggity.
Exactly.
Look, he's not even working that hard.
Yep. You just coast around this bad boy. What do you think?
I think this spot is awesome. The way that it's built, the setup,
No
I can
fish
run
here.
any line I want to
closed.
choose and feel the rhythm and feel the acceleration from when I pump very well.
Facts.
In love, this is almost
Or do you like
It's equal to the track of Powder Ridge, maybe a little bit better. There's so many different lines you can pick, and I feel like if I got to hang out here every day, I grow exponentially, man.
Yeah, Port Jervis is the best one so far. Has the best flow, has the best lines, all that good stuff. Had a special guest cameo appearance. Jim Delville right here representing, doing some nice lines. We definitely gonna come back up and visit you, brother.
Yeah, come visit, man.
Yeah, absolutely, man. This is great. I haven't seen you in forever, and I've just been seeing you online. It's great to see you, bro.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Have a safe trip.
Thank you, brother. George, you love the spot?
I love the spot, man.
Awesome.
Absolutely, man.
Awesome. All right, so we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna pack our stuff and go. I know everybody's kind of like bummed that we're leaving, but we gotta move on. We gotta move on.
all good.
Gotta move on.
It's good. Oh, it was worth the trip.
Absolutely.
So I'm really
It's the
happy.
highlight right here.
Yeah.
This is definitely a highlight.
Yo, did I hear you say we going to a BMX track?
I'm trying to go there.
Man, let's do it, man. I ain't been on one in years.
Yeah. All right, so we gotta make moves. So this is probably gonna be our last stop on this trip. Stop number 4. Did a really good job on getting to the spots. You know, they're all like about an hour and a half away. We had to bypass Vernon Pump Track. We are currently at Bethel BMX Track. I wanted to definitely hit a BMX track before the day was over because these guys don't think hit a BMX track before. You never did. I think you did at one point, right? Maybe.
Not enough to remember, so no.
But so we wanted to get to a BMX track before it got dark. I wanted to hit Trumbull, but it was a half hour further away than this, and I really wanted to guarantee ourselves to get to a track. So I don't know what time the sun's gonna go down. I know the short days are getting shorter already. So 8:30. All right, well, maybe we might make it to Trumbull. You never know. But we're gonna go here and do a couple laps and have some fun. I haven't been to Bethel to ride in a minute, so this should be fun. So the first straight is open. See, that's a big difference, huh?
This is big.
It's a big pump track. And the last straight is where the pump line is. Originally where pump tracks came from. The last straight.
Okay.
The rhythm section, we used to call it. What you think? What do you think?
I like that.
What you think? What you think?
It's nice.
Yeah. We can probably go to the third straight. They're working on the last 2 straight, so we can get to the third straight and like come off right here in this berm and work our way back up. Woo. Woo. Oh. Oh. Yo, get off the track! Get off the track!
What are you doing, man? I don't have a helmet on. Dude, what's up, brother?
What's up, brother? How are you?
I'm good, man. What are you guys doing up this way, man?
We're doing like a pump track tour, and I wanted to stop at a BMX track because these guys haven't really been to a
Here
BMX
you
track
go,
in
man.
forever.
Here you
So
go. Just-
I said, let's go to Bethel. We
just
just came
pack
from
it
Port
in.
Jervis.
Just packing in the stone dust, doing it old school, man. You gotta
Nice.
run it old school. It's fun, man.
Hell yeah.
It's fun.
Hell yeah.
This is Roger over here. He's 68-year-old intermediate.
Nice.
This is BMX. And this guy's got a daughter started a couple years ago. He's out here helping me.
That's
Someone
awesome.
different every week, man. Every day, every work day, somebody different. Got
That's
the old
awesome.
lady. Got the old lady over there painting the building. I said, "You gotta paint. You gotta earn your keep, here, honey. You gotta make that thing look good."
Heck
Cool,
yeah.
man.
Heck yeah.
Cool, man. Good
Yeah,
stuff.
man. I haven't been here in forever, so it's good to see
I
the
know.
track.
Last time you ever was
Hats off to the
22.
builders.
Hey, man, how are you?
Doing all right?
Yeah, you having fun?
Just got here.
Yeah, cool, man. We're
First time ever seeing a BMX track, though.
yeah, really?
I'm pretty stoked.
First time, man. Hey, man. Pretty sick. No better than coming up here. We've been around since '82, so
Yeah.
ain't much changed since '82. Man, we're just thankful, man. Just packing it in, getting ready for our state race on Wednesday, and
You got state race Wednesday?
Yeah,
Damn,
Wednesday
this
night.
weekend? Oh, I gotta pick up my.
Wednesday
That's the
night.
night I gotta pick my kid up from the airport.
it depends. Some guys are like they're stoked that we do it on a Wednesday, and some people are like, "Why you do it on a Wednesday?"
Yeah.
Whatever, man. We get through it. We
You
get
guys
it
don't
done.
race on weekends at all, but the track is open though.
Yeah, we're open. We're open all the time. So
Yeah.
like the only thing that's really closed is here because I'm working, but there's no reason to make a big deal out of it because I'll be done in no time. You guys will be able to ride as soon as I'm done.
that frame. Yeah, sure. Yeah, Chris? Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Ah. Whoa. Just finished up here in Bethel. We had to do it real quick because I'm trying to beat the sun. I want to get to the last spot, Trumbull BMX. I want to see if we can make it there before it gets dark. I want to show these guys Trumbull. All right, so what'd you think? What'd you think? What'd you think?
Man, 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely
You
a
can tell
10.
these are guys that love what they do.
Definitely.
The track is laid out. It just has a very natural,
A+.
organic feel to it. I don't know how it compares to other BMX tracks, but you know.
I'm sorry, we're in a rush, so I gotta try and get the commentary with them loading the bikes in.
It almost made me feel like
A+
getting
all
back
day,
in the
the
race.
speed.
Slow,
Almost. Oh, come on, let's get
It
that.
feels like I should race again.
Yeah, you should. You
I'm a quick
should.
study.
That's what it feels like. A+ all day. The speed is real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chris, come on, you gotta bring the kids out. We gotta come out into a race one day. Let's come to the
I'm already
track.
thinking about that. Like,
Yeah, man. They have a.
get
They
some
have a.
BMXs. We got to come out here.
What you think?
It's great. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Pretty fast.
Yeah.
That started. I feel faster than Egg Harbor.
It felt faster than Egg Harbor?
Yeah.
Got you. Yeah, it's a little downhillish the first straight too. Yeah. All right, we're gonna try and make it. We made it to Trumbull. We're gonna try and get some laps in before the park closes. It closes at dusk, so it's dusking. All right, gentlemen.
Unlike the other track, I am not going to double that first game.
That's really cool what they did here. They made this whole platform bigger. It wasn't like that before. You ready? I want to get all y'all together. All three of y'all. I'll be behind y'all. I'm gonna film it. Woo! Smooth and fast, right? This is how you flow. This got to flow, yo. Woo! This got to flow. Careful, 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 careful. Careful on this. Be careful on this. You gotta get your pump down on this bad boy or else it's a wrap. Same thing with this one. Make sure you pump good. You gotta pump or else it's a wrap. You did what, one lap? How you feel after one lap?
Good.
Good? How'd you like that?
Now, when you really get to pumping on that back section, you got your arms going like,
Yeah. How'd it feel?
that's a little different.
It's fast, right? Real fast. Oh yeah. Woo! Yeah, Stello.
Ready?
I want to know all about track.
Yeah, Preem. Yeah, Preem. Get it, Preem. Yeah. Yeah.
Yo, this is some conditioning you can't get anywhere else. The leg strength and endurance involved with stamina is ridiculous.
Word.
Get your game up.
Word. Watch the leg. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, Chris.
Right. So this track here, it's the second one. The first one I gave a 10. I would give this a 10 too.
All right.
It's different.
Definitely this one a
but
10.
it's dope.
I like the rhythm section
Yeah,
too.
the rhythm.
Word.
10 plus because the muscle stamina necessary to maintain it through the difference of rhythm in the pump sections is crazy. The first time I almost ended myself, and then Al put me on, I caught myself, and then I paid attention more to my rhythm and focused on my pumping and being in sync with the course. I saw a difference in a matter of maybe 15 minutes.
See how tired I am? I'm at number 10 type now. I'd say it's a 10 out of 10. It's a totally different flavor than the other track. Definitely got to focus on your rhythm. You got to be on your game a lot more here. Over at Bethel, it was a little bit more like dirt jump style. The stuff was a little bit steeper. Things were a little bit shorter, but here it's like long and lows, and you got to be on your.
All right, y'all. So crazy day, lots of fun.
Yep.
Had the squad out. First time on the BMX track. First? No, you've been on the BMX track before.
Yes, I have.
Preem been on the BMX track before, but it's been a long time. Long time. Long time.
Long time, yeah.
Yeah.
I just feel like I'm back though.
Might start racing again.
At it, feel like I would need to start racing.
Yeah. That's what I want to hear. That's what I want to hear. And we got George, first time on the BMX track today. 2 tracks, one day.
Blast, 2 tracks, one day. We hit 1,000,000 pump tracks, man. This is the best road trip I ever had in my life. Best bike road trip compared to my existence on this planet. But seriously, like, I appreciate Al. Experience opening my eyes to a lot of different types of aspects of biking.
Word.
It's amazing, man. There's different ways to apply yourself, and if you really focus, it's a lot of fun.
Word. All right, so that was that. Road trip number 1 out of many, hopefully. And of course, you know, we're going to try and get some paved pump tracks built in the city in Long Island, closer to New York, so that way we don't have to take these long drives to the pump tracks that are around us. And hopefully we can make some better ones. We definitely need to make better pump tracks close to the New York City proximity. So all these places that we hit up are less than 2 hours from the city. And there's some more stuff even further upstate. So if you're down to do a road trip, definitely want to check them spots out. So that's pretty much it. It's Crazy Al Kane, K.com, CACTV, here at Trumbull BMX, one of my favorite tracks in the Northeast. And I'm out. Back to you, Billy.